Good evening and welcome to the Voice of TOD. I'm Tom, and tonight, if you hadn't guessed, we're going to be watching Gamescom's Opening Night Live 2024. It's promising to be some really cool, fun stuff tonight. I take that with a pinch of salt. There could be some really fun stuff, but it could also be your typical Opening Night Live. So we'll see. Either way, I think it's going to be good fun. We're going to have a bit of chat. My camera doesn't want to do anything despite me messing around with the lights. Come on, behave. Yeah, I need to sort these lights out properly. But here we go. We're live. We're just waiting for the pre-show. Hopefully everything's coming through okay. I have muted this. In fact, that sounds okay from my end. It looks okay as well. Hopefully my voice is gonna get rid of them for now. I don't need them. Hopefully my voice is gonna last for this, because we do have a lot of streams coming up this week. Obviously we're covering the Xbox stuff as well. That's from tomorrow. And yeah, we will see. So what have we been promised tonight while we're just waiting for this? So the big stuff. There's this little game called Indiana Jones and the Giant Circle. Don't know what that's about, but that's been promised. Maybe even a release date tonight, which could be cool. Civ 7, which isn't for me, but I know there's a big love for it. Oh, you got to be 18 plus. It's going to be adult. It's a good job you're here, though.
Welcome to the Gamescom Opening Night.
Here we are. I'm going to talk over most of this probably. But yeah, we got Monster Hunter Wilds, which could be interesting. The big ones for me, Indiana Jones, obviously, I'm a big indie fan. We also have Marvel Rivals, which is, I've heard very positive things. Dune Awakening, I am really excited for, and Call of Duty Black Ops 6. Cat.
That's Mucho. Street Fighter 6 showed up for this. The pre-show is good. So let's get it started.
Why do these headphones never work when I plug them in first time?
Some fun and unpredictable collaborations already this year, but he's
Kyle, I love your cat. And he has a framed photo of Geoff in the background. What a G. You know what? I'm gonna knock you up to there. Hopefully that's not too bad. So this is Dave the Diver, right? I'd very much like to try this at some point. Oh, this is still Dave the Diver. Okay, interesting. This must be DLC, right? I know so little about Dave the Diver.
If you're just joining us here at the pre-show, you're still relatively early. You only missed one trailer so far. And our next one is for a brand new game in a storied franchise, well known for its depiction of long-distance relationships.
Dragon Age? Are we on, what, 5 at this point? Sniper 5?
Allied forces are preparing to drive the Nazis out of France, and they're desperate to turn the tide of war back in their favour. The French resistance have uncovered a rumour.
Never played a sniper game, but they always look really impressive.
It could make it impossible to reclaim France.
All footage captured in-game engine. So obviously not final, but this is an idea of what it's going to look like. He goes loud straight away. This looks more like a James Bondy kind of thing than a sniper thing. Is that fair? Yeah, Sniper Elite. It's still coming to last-gen consoles, which is concerning.
Is close. It will have the big games. It will have the big game announcements. But for now, this pre-show is bustling along. Up next, a brand new trailer for Begone Beast.
Sorry, I'm tweaking my audio at this end because he seems very quiet. Yeah, I'm kind of out. It's obviously co-op. Are you back up to 16? That's a lot of hands. It's quite amusing, actually. I wasn't expecting a lightsaber. This is a bit wild. And apparently a lot of screaming. Doesn't do it for me, but there'll be an audience for it. I bet that'll do quite well.
You're about to see the most thrilling trailer for a road building simulator you've ever seen in your life, right now.
Next year we might consider skipping the pre-show.
When I was a kid, I couldn't wait to leave this town behind. But what's that saying?
I mean, again,
man plans and God laughs.
These always look
He must have had a good
incredible,
one on
don't
my
they?
account. When the water receded, it carried away everything we ever had. It also gave me a reason to stay. Truth is, we can't stop what's coming. The important thing is that we rebuild.
It is a road building sim. Okay. From Saber, the people who are bringing us Space Marine 2 in a few days. Well, a few weeks. Give them a nudge. Again, people who like sim games will absolutely adore this kind of thing. I bet it's really satisfying to just build roads and set stuff up, but I need a bit more shoot, shoot, kill, kill in my games. And story. Story's a big one. But visually, I mean, Saber's games all look pretty fucking good, don't they? Hey Mike, yeah, FEMA Simulator, that's how it feels.
To see a couple of games that will
how are we
make
doing?
you
Thanks for
say,
dropping by. Was that Nico Dorico? I'm getting Crash Bandicoot vibes. Yeah, I'm getting real Crash Bandicoot vibes. Good music. I do like the music. It's got a certain charm about it. It's co-op Crash, isn't it? It's. They probably did one. I only know Crash Bandicoot 1. Okay.
The hound of war chases the scent, oblivious to the master's leash. True balance lies beyond the edge
It's
of the
Fallout 5.
Do not take free
not.
will for granted. I know I did.
I know Tria, the last song. It's another Souls-like. I can already tell from the gameplay. See, it looks good, but it's just not the kind of game that I would ever get on board with. Hey gamer, how we doing? Almost forgot this. Is it on long? Yeah, we're going to be here till like 3 o'clock next Wednesday, probably. Yeah, opening night's normally a couple of hours. Kicks off at 7 officially. Hope you're doing well anyway. Nice to see you.
1,000 words and tales worn as medals avail naught for a hero self-proclaimed. And what of you?
I mean, I'd take a Souls not at this point. Every fantasy game seems to want to be sort of fantasy adjacent, fantasy art style wants to be a Souls-like. I just... no. When I kill an enemy, I want it to stay dead, you know?
This day
Coming soon. I've not heard of that one. Cooking dinner. Stir fry, nice. Is it seafood? Is it chicken? Are you going beef? Pork? Kind of stir fry. Veg is acceptable.
We all agree that this pre-show is going pretty good so far, but my primary duty
Okay, can we
here
all
is to
just-
make you
just
aware of and excited about
appreciate
the fact that
this
Opening
guy's
Night
display.
Live is minutes away. So here they are, the top 10 reasons to look forward to Gamescom Opening Night Live 2024.
Are they Transformers? Is that
Number
a
10,
Goldar from Power Rangers?
a new look at Call of Duty Black Ops 6.
I'm looking forward to that.
Number 9,
Don't know if I'd stream it.
an
I'm looking forward to
extended
it.
look at the gameplay
Yes.
of Dune Awakening. Can I be honest with you for a second? I didn't really get Dune until the second movie, and now I think Dune is cool. Number 8. The tinge of king-like power you feel when dozens of big-budget games desperately beg you to wishlist them. Number 7 reason to look forward to Gamescom Opening Night Live
Solid reason so
2024.
far.
News
Chicken and veg,
from
nice.
Marvel Rivals.
I want to know more about
Number
Marvel
6,
Rivals.
an Indiana Jones and the Great Circle presentation. Because there's no way it's just another super long cutscene. At some point, they're going to have to show what it's like to play this game.
They
Like,
did
what
in the
button is
first trailer.
whip? Number 5. The reveal of Tarsier Studios' next game.
Don't know
Here's the story with
Tarsier.
this one. So Tarsier Studios, who made the Little Nightmares games, a few weeks ago,
Hmm.
they put out this terrifying teaser with like this sliced open giant happy pig. And then it just says, worldwide game reveal, Gamescom ONL. And that makes me curious. I don't
Wow.
even know what this is. Number 4 reason to look forward to Gamescom Opening Night Live 2024. 50-50 shot Sam Lake shows up with a new dance.
Yeah.
Just to be clear, here,
100%.
he is not scheduled to appear, but you always feel like there's a chance. Number 3. The first gameplay
Yeah.
of Civilization
That's
7.
going to get a lot of people hyped.
Number 2. An update on Monster Hunter Wilds. Officially,
So will
we're just
that-
calling this an update, but there's no way it's just going to be somebody talking. I promise it's going to be nice. And the number 1 reason to look forward to Gamescom Opening Night Live 2024 is... it is always nice to hear a room full of people cheer and be happy about video games. Almost always. But before we can get to any of that, there's still plenty of pre-show to go. Next up, from the studio behind Fury and Haven, here's a brand new trailer.
I think I know Haven. Oh, shit, yes. I'm really looking forward to playing this at some point. I don't remember having a rope bot. Is that new? Yeah, we saw this, was it E3? And it looked really good. I love the art style.
Are you ready for Cammy? It doesn't look so bad, does it?
It's a Gamescom. It's got to be coming out soon then.
This next part is cool. You're going to see a mysterious trailer for an unannounced game, and then immediately after that, I have an interview with that game's developer. So first, here's this.
How long has it been?
First person farming horror
6?
allegory.
I need to get up. But no matter how much I sleep, I still feel tired. Maybe it's because the nights here feel unsettling.
Yeah, I think the height thing might not be for everyone.
What brings me a bit of comfort is that I'll never talk to another human being ever again.
There's Jusant as well that I want to have a look at. That came out last year. Jusant was by TOD.
But until then,
and it's apparently just a really cool, again, beautifully visual, slightly sci-fi-esque climbing game where all you do is climb. It's looks super chill. Someone recommended it to me. I was aware of it anyway, but someone said it's well worth the time. So
it gets your mind off things.
if you've got Game Pass, Jusant might be something that, if you want something like that, some climbing based, might be worth considering.
We'll see what winter brings after the harvest.
Recently,
so the farming thing doesn't interest me, but the horror thing sounded interesting.
Behind We Harvest Shadows, David Whaley.
What's up? Thanks for having me. It's a great honor.
Heck yeah, we're happy to have you. How would you label We Harvest Shadows?
We Harvest Shadows is officially, I call it, a first-person farming horror allegory. And it's because I wanted to do a lot of weird things with this game. I wanted to make a beautiful horror game. It's very personal, story-wise. I call it anti-cozy game, which you're probably wondering, how does that even work? I think a lot of us, we had a hard time during the pandemic, and, like Animal Crossing, like that saved my life.
Extremely cozy.
Yes, extremely cozy. And I was like, I wonder if we can take this type of gameplay, which is relaxing, and twist it in an unusual way to make a gameplay experience that's unlike anything else. And so I want this game to be relaxing, but I also want it to be terrifying.
So I think an interesting part of that trailer is when you get your first objective on that notepad and it just says leave house, which seems like a simple thing, but I'm wondering in the game itself, is this going to be like a mechanically difficult thing to do?
I don't want to spoil anything, but in the trailer, I wanted to show this main character, his mental state and how his capacity is different. And maybe sometimes we want to judge people that, like, oh, they can't leave the house, what's the big deal? But I've had days like that where that's the hardest thing in the world. And I wanted these mental hurdles to become real. Like, they're figurative challenges, but they become like literal challenges and sometimes literal demons in the game.
I've been there where leave house is a difficult objective.
He's really selling me on this.
I've been there.
Yep, me too.
No, I get that. What is something from that trailer you hope people didn't miss?
There is like some hidden things in the trailer. There might be there might be some eagle-eyed viewers, but a big theme of the game is that he wants to be alone forever, right? But he's actually being watched at all times. And so in the trailer, there's a lot of hidden faces, scary things looking at him. So maybe people can go back and see if they can find him.
David Whaley, thank you so much for joining us. Have a great Gamescom.
Thank you so much for having me.
Thanks again to David for taking the time to do this.
Actually, really cool.
Up. And I think now is as good a time as any for a super scary trailer with biblical undertones.
Okay, this looks creepy in the right way.
True horror often doesn't present itself in the way we expect or desire. But I will reveal to you the real horror.
Looks like your room. The hell? Ayla. It's got to be some sort of VR. Yeah, not a VR thing, but it's each level is a different. Yeah, okay. Like a simulation, not VR.
Bellissimo. Next up is a trailer that works better if I don't even set it up. So here's a good trailer to watch.
Stuck on a planet with nowhere to poop?
The juiciest burgers in the galaxy. Burger Squirt.
Wow.
Extreme learning Smartbot from Hot Whiz.
Wow. I smush it down my throat.
Our new Ding Dong.
Why is this Cyberpunk?
We here at Alta Interglobal would like to welcome you to our newest venture, the colonization of space. You've spent almost a century hurtling through the universe in cryosleep, ready to begin your work on this strange alien planet. Unfortunately, changing market conditions have led us to the realization that space exploration is far too costly and unpredictable, and Alta has decided to cancel all future plans in space. I regret to inform you that you have therefore been made redundant. Your final check has been sent. We thank you for your service, and we hope you eventually find a way home. Good luck.
Hold on, is this Savage Planet? Revenge of the Savage Planet. The first Savage Planet, Journey to the Savage Planet, was amazing. Oh, more on the Xbox live stream tomorrow for gameplay reveal. Awesome.
Next up, we've got
the first one was great.
A new life sim game. It's like The Sims, but more beautiful. If you are interested in getting a head start on creating your characters, this next trailer is for you.
I've seen quite a lot of this game being pushed. I think it is on PC, yeah. Let's have a little look. I mean, it's got to be on Steam at the very least. That's because this live sim stuff doesn't interest me. PC. Let's have a little look. Journey to the Savage Planet is on PC Game Pass, so I'm going to assume it's on all the other platforms as well. It was just weird. Weird and fun. All I'm getting from this is it's retro. And a different variation of graphics. If any of this is gameplay. And co-op, obviously, but this isn't. There's a lot of stuff tonight that isn't going to be for me, and that's fine. Like, I don't have to have everything. Variation is good. Variety is the spice of life, so they say. But there's a lot of stuff I'm going to zone out on. And it's a mobile game.
Welcome back to the
Steam,
Gamescom Opening Night
mobile
Live
as well.
2024 pre-show, where we are getting people excited for a big night of video game trailers by showing you more and more game trailers. And
We're
next
about
up is
5
another
minutes
brand
away
new
from the actual event, I think.
I've always wanted to fly. The joy.
Anything else remotely Final Fantasy is a no-go. Except Final Fantasy Remake. Really want to play Final Fantasy Remake. But that's more because of Tifa.
That's what my dad taught me.
She looks familiar. We've either seen this before or she's an actress. Or both. A Dark Pictures game. Which is Dark Pictures? Is that the horror guys?
In this pre-show. You might remember back
do
at Summer
like
Game
the Devil
Fest,
Within and
Capcom
stuff like that.
announced that Terry Bogard would be joining Season 2 of Street Fighter 6. Then, last month at EVO, we all got to see what his in-game character model looks like. But tonight, now, in this moment, Terry's about to power dunk all doubts. Here is the Street Fighter 6 Terry Bogard gameplay reveal.
Again, not one for me. Isn't Terry one of the old iconic characters though? I know nothing about Street Fighter.
Time for a beatdown.
And it visually, it looks really smooth. But maybe 30 years ago you'd be excited. Yeah, I mean, my reflexes couldn't take it now, so. I used to play a bit of Tekken when I was like 10, not a PS2. It does
good stuff, Terry. And
nothing
that's
for
it
me.
For the pre-show, Gamescom Opening Night Live.
Yeah, you show me a
2024 is now
30-second
officially
Halo
just
trailer and I'll
seconds
be an
away.
excited mess.
Thank you for hanging out with me here and Mucho too. Hope you enjoy. Thanks for watching.
Yeah, so the cat is not having any of it, is he? He's just like, screw this. Again, 18 plus. But my channel should be set up for 18 plus anyway, so.
Please welcome your
It's
host,
Geoff time,
the creator of the
baby!
Game Awards, Geoff Keighley.
I do like Geoff. He seems like just a genuinely nice guy. But then he has curated this persona, so.
Guten Abend, Gamescom! And hello to everyone watching around the world. This is Opening Night Live from beautiful Cologne, Germany. And we have our biggest live audience of fans ever here at Cologne Messe. Over 5,000 people together
wanted Laura
as a
Bailey.
community.
Everybody
to
wants Laura
celebrate our
Bailey.
love of games. And of course, millions of you watching online around the world, welcome. We have gathered for the grand kickoff to Gamescom, the world's biggest in-person video game event. And this is our 6th Opening Night Live. Now,
Oh,
tonight,
wow.
for the first time, we have a live sign language stream of ONL to make the show even more accessible.
That's
Thank you
cool.
to Kaborski, who's signing the show right now. Thank you, Kaborski. Now, while the game industry certainly
It's a
has
great
faced
stage,
challenges
isn't it?
this year, I know that ONL will get you excited about what's to come later this year and in 2025 and beyond.
Good.
Now, over the next
Beyond.
2
Ooh.
hours, you're going to see world premieres.
don't wanna get
from
excited about
studios big
2026.
and small, including, yes, some new game announcements you're not expecting and some surprises, so get ready. From Monster Hunter to Indiana Jones, Dune to Civilization,
Soul Reaver,
Call of Duty to
Legacy
Marvel
of Kain.
Rivals, the most anticipated games will be on stage tonight because they wanted to be here with you guys at Gamescom, and I am so honored and grateful to have the opportunity to present these games to you. So Gamescom, sind Sie bereit for the world premiere? I tried it. All right, here's our first world premiere, a brand new game announcement. This one hasn't leaked, and it's exclusive right here at ONL.
It's sad when you got to preface things by "this one hasn't leaked." Borderlands, right? 2K in space, Gearbox has to be Borderlands 4 or Tiny Tina 2. I mean, either way, this is cool. It's a cool cinematic. Oh, it's obviously Hyperion. Given the mess of the film, it better not be. Is the film that bad? I refuse to watch it. Yeah, Borderlands 4. I don't know what happened in Borderlands 3, but that seemed to look like the Vault World was slung across the galaxy or something. Next year, though.
There
Cool.
you go. All right, that's right. Borderlands
That might be a
4
Borderlands
is coming
game I
in
play.
2025. Next up, October 25th marks the release of Call of Duty Black Ops 6. To debut an extended look at
Pre-orders.
the campaign
Okay.
gameplay, please welcome
I don't even
John
know if it's
Zuck
up for
and
pre-order yet.
Catherine
Wishlist it,
Anderson
Mike.
from
Wishlist
Raven
it.
Software.
I do want to play this. I don't know if I'll stream it. I do want to play this. I've not played Call of Duty for
Black
years.
Ops returns with an epic story and signature blockbuster action where players question everything and trust no one. It features an all-new campaign with 16 new multiplayer maps, with the return of classic Prestige and Theater mode, and 2 brand new Zombies experiences on day 1.
Zombies could be fun.
You'll see live MP, Zombies, and Warzone gameplay at the Call of Duty Next event on August 28th. And starting on August 30th, you'll be able to join the MP open beta to try out the brand new Omni movement system for yourself.
Oh yeah, the new movement.
Today, we're here representing the Raven team, who's leading the campaign in partnership with Treyarch.
The Black Ops 6 campaign is set in
Not
the
a COD
early
fan then,
90s,
Mike.
a time of
It's had its
global
day,
turmoil
I
and
think.
uncertainty
It's still
as
huge,
the
but
Cold
for me
War
it's had
comes
its
to an
day.
end.
I haven't played
We're
one
joined
for
by
about 10
legendary
years.
characters Frank Woods, the grizzled vet, and Russell Adler, the ultimate wild card. Together with
The
new
Black
allies
Ops ones
Troy
were always
Marshall
pretty
and
good.
Jane Harrow,
Black Ops
and
1 was
unbound
incredible.
by normal rules of engagement, you'll unravel a mind-bending conspiracy. In the mission we're about to show you, our rogue team has targeted a senator attending a political fundraiser in order to gain access to a top-secret black site underneath Washington, D.C.
This is Most Wanted.
It also feels like this one is very much
So we're gonna show
the
up to this
campaign
fundraiser, get what
is
we
more
need
of
from
a
the
spy
Senate,
vibe than
grab
anything
Adler
else.
From the black site before anyone knows what's happened. Camera actually works.
Sometimes I surprise even myself.
Let's just hope Sav and Case can get the retinal scan.
And if the new movement system is as good as they say,
Senator's
it could
on stage now.
it could
Use your
feel
camera to
amazing.
center lock. The senator isn't giving interviews tonight, and he doesn't go
Hey,
anywhere
look, it's
without
Bill.
a security detail. I've marked a few leads that could help get you close enough to do the retinal scan. Take your pick.
I got it on good authority that the senator stole some sensitive information from the people I work for.
Who the hell are you?
Blackmailing a senator with sex tapes. Can't beat the classics.
I've cleaned up another of your messes.
Lee Grisham, head of security for All Dream Energy.
Grisham might be our way to McKenna.
See, they haven't shown any gunplay yet.
I modified the infrared image to highlight the capillaries in the senator's retina.
It should have just enough resolution.
I mean, that's a bit high tech for the 90s, right?
Please help. They jumped me during shift change. Knew our schedule somehow. Started shooting.
You don't say.
It must be Pantheon. We can do this loud or quiet.
Loud.
Go. Easy, Adler. We're here to help.
Guess Woods got my message.
The old man says you're worth it. You better be right. Sev, we got the prize.
Good. Now get out. Fast. We've got party crashers up here.
Great. You good to go?
Am now.
I like the 90s vibe. I'm not entirely sure the equipment is 90s.
Take cover!
Stay low until that minigun stops spinning.
I mean, you wouldn't move behind a wall that the bullets are probably going to go through at some point, would you? Is that a grenade?
Stay down. Nice work. These Pantheon guys
I mean,
literally
that's
set the
cooler
big
than a
guns after
grenade.
You, Adler. How's that feel?
Like progress.
Up through the service hatch. You two first. I'll give you a boost. You first, Adler. Come on, Case.
Why would you not send Case first? Adler's the package, right?
Easier coming down. Here.
I'm in. I want to play it. Probably because it's on Game Pass.
Almost home free.
I'm in. Although quick time events.
Adler! I got you.
Surely there's a lift coming down as well, yes?
You're heavier than you look.
Thanks.
No, the lift was at the bottom, wasn't it?
Plan B.
Same as plan A. Go up. We'll just take the scenic route. Let's get moving.
It's been a while since I played a first-person shooter. Do you think Bill Clinton lets them use his image for this? Did they have to pay rights to Bill for his face?
Yeah, we're ready for X-Field. What's the play?
No play. This place is surrounded by cops. We can't reach you.
Damn.
Proximity hunting knives.
Outrun 'em. We outrun 'em.
Just like that, huh?
Just like that.
I'm waiting for Beastie Boys to kick in or something.
Ever do anything like this before?
No. But I don't see any better options, and I'm running out of bullets.
Pantheon, 10 o'clock.
Keep 'em off!
So they still have the big vehicle-y stuff, although that could have been multiplayer. It's the campaign that I'm interested in. Yeah, that open beta. Yeah, that's when Space Marine 2 comes out.
There you go, Black Ops 6, more coming at Call of Duty next. And now I'm honored to introduce my co-host for Opening Night Live. You know her from her years
I
of
think it
hosting
looked good,
League of
but I think it
Legends
looked like Call of
esports around
Duty.
the world. Did you know that she got her start as a competitive Unreal Tournament player? That's right, please join me in welcoming to ONL, Shocks!
And hello, Gamescom. Thank you for the warm welcome. Unreal Tournament, that is quite the throwback, but I am so
Unreal is
excited
a
to be here
throwback.
tonight, revealing many of the games.
Yeah, but you don't need
on Opening Night
microtransactions
Live
for the
and
campaign,
highlighting events
surely.
happening during this Gamescom week in Cologne. Gamescom really is the best week for games worldwide every year, and I am so stoked to be back here with you all celebrating it. Now, it is my pleasure to share a message from Gamescom to you, our gaming community.
Dear future me, I hope you are happy. I hope you visit wonderful places, that you have friends from places far away, and that you always have the best adventures, that you fight for the things you love, and that you love the things you do.
I'd love to go to
Dear
Gamescom.
future me, my favorite thing in the world is to play. Do you like to play too?
Maybe next year, if I could
Yes,
fund
the
it.
future is here, and we are ready to play. Let's take a look at this fun trailer.
Hey, you. You're finally awake. You were trying to cross the border. Hey, you. You're finally awake. You were trying to cross
Anybody have a clue? Unless it's some Alan Wake. No, it wouldn't be. Surely not. Oh, I know what it is. Goat Simulator 3, 4, whatever. Oh, they're remastering the first one.
Yeah.
Wild. Just wild that that's
in my
a franchise.
opinion, that looked like the GOAT of all remasters. Okay. Well, we are expecting hundreds of thousands of fans at Gamescom this year in person, but if you cannot be here with us, don't worry. You can join us virtually by going to Gamescom Global, where you can explore and discover what the world's gaming industry has in store for you. And our very own Gamescom studio is here with all-day coverage of the event, so tune in to Gamescom Studio's broadcast by IGN on Twitch or on YouTube.
Never played a
Now,
Goat Sim.
we have some news on Persona 3 Reload.
It
and
just
its
it
next
blows my
DLC
mind that it's a thing.
Episode Aegis.
It's got to be
The
pretty
Answer,
big though, right?
coming on September 10th. It's time to reveal a surprising boss fight coming to the game.
tomorrow and all the days after.
You want two
will be
whole
March
minutes
31st.
back? You want to go back to Goat Sim?
It's like Tartarus all over again. There is a strong connection between all of you and what's happening. Let's just open it. Then we'll know. Something's wrong.
I'm out. What was this, Persona?
Ravage them!
Just another huge, huge franchise that I don't get.
Here it comes.
Yeah, I've heard kids enjoy Goat Sim. My mate's kids play quite a lot of it, I think, or they used to play a lot of it. That was a very quick look at Persona.
All right. Next up, we have another new game announcement for you right here, exclusively at Gamescom Opening Night Live.
In-engine footage and gameplay.
The tracks lead this way.
Metal Gear? Not Techland.
It's close. Stay here. Stand guard. On me. Bloody hell.
I'm getting a Fear vibe, actually. If anybody remembers Fear.
Every man has an animal within. If you push too much, you might unleash the beast.
Okay, compound bows, I'm in. Oh, wow. Dying Light, the Beast. It was starting to look a bit Dying Light, wasn't it? Again, I've never played the second one.
There you go. Kyle Crane is back in a new zombie adventure set in the Dying Light world with 20 hours of gameplay, a new open world region, and more in Dying Light, the Beast. Next, today marks the launch for the most
Is that DLC then?
game
No.
right now on Steam,
What?
but also, last I checked, the biggest single-player game ever on Steam with over 2 million concurrent players today, Black Myth Wukong from Game Science in China,
Yeah,
which
that's
is
popped
also
off,
out
hasn't
on the
it?
PlayStation
That's
5.
really popped off.
And right now, we've got the reveal of the launch trailer for you.
Again, this one looks like stunning, visually stunning, but not for me. Wow, okay, I didn't realize you were changing so much. Gonna need a super PC to play it? Probably. It's a boss rush game, but there's no females in it. I mean, if they're trying to tell a story of a specific thing that doesn't need females or doesn't have females, then that's fine. If it's a political choice that they've not done that, then that's a bit weird. My problem with it is purely the type of gameplay that it is. It looks mad, and it looks like a lot of fun, but I don't get on with these kind of games. But it's been very big. I know over the weekend it was picking up some big numbers. Here's something else that completely passed me by. Just no. Chinese game based on Chinese mythology. Yeah, I thought it was Chinese mythology. Isn't it loosely, is it the Monkey King? I don't know what the actual Chinese name of the legend is. How many Dragon Ball Z games have they made? Because every single one of them looks the same to me.
Welcome back to Gamescom Opening Night Live here in beautiful Wargok.
Who's ready to roll? Live from the Construct Coliseum, it's time for everyone's favorite game, King of Meat! We joined recently kidnapped celebrity guest contender
what kind of game
Geoff
is this?
at the starting line.
Wait, starting line?
And that battle cry proves how committed Geoff is to any project.
Journey to the West.
Let's check the soch with our sideline reporter.
This dungeon is throwing everything at these contenders.
It's Legend. Was it Legend of Monkey as well?
And the chat is blowing.
What is all this? Death traps, unapproved nicknames, and a giant horse trying to hoof me?
An eloquent and marketing-friendly description of the game, not to mention a perfectly timed transition to the world premiere trailer for King of Meat.
Ready for action? Ready for mayhem?
I think it looked better in a cartoony style.
Flame pouring from the sky? Challenges from the most twisted minds of the most ghoulish dungeon creators are transformed into monstrous reality. It's like a nightmare in dungeon form.
This stream is going to get taken down with so much copyright. It's not doing anything for me. It sounds like it's a dungeon creator and then people play your dungeons, but nah.
This is King of Meat.
Amazon Games. Yeah, I felt like it was Amazon Games.
Still
They have the little Amazon Games logo. Not a Wilhelm.
Welcome back to Opening Night Live for real this time, and that was the announcement of King of Meat, an online co-op spectacle for 1 to 4 players from Glowmade in Guildford, England, and Amazon Games for console and PC, and you can sign up at kingofmeat.com for future playtests. Now, one of the things I absolutely love about making these shows is that we get to introduce you to brand new games and teams like this one. To reveal their first game from their new studio, FuzzyBot, please welcome Tatania Dislova and Max Spielberg. Hello. Max. Guys, welcome to ONL. I'm very excited to share this game with the world. Can you tell us a little bit about your studio, first of all?
Yeah, well, first off, it's totally surreal to be here right now. We started the studio back in 2020, and the majority of us had come from the AAA side of the industry, and at the time we were just thrilled to have our own game, our own IP, and we could never expect being on this stage tonight at the end of that run.
The vision for our studio started with the idea of dreaming big and building smart. The concept for our first game,
I'm trying to work out if it's
felt very unique and full of heart, and this
if there's anything to do with like skateboarding in this.
Developers. It's through their skill, dedication, and true love for the game that we're able to be here tonight, going way beyond where we thought we'd be.
Well, I got to play this a few months ago with you guys. I had a ton of fun. Tell us a bit about your game, Linked.
Yeah, so our debut game is called Linked, Banner of the Spark. It's a co-op action hack and slash with a bit of roguelike
right,
town
okay,
building
so
elements.
that logo isn't a
blended
letter.
these ideas together to create this cozy yet highly kinetic action game for players to brawl, build, and befriend a crew of adorable robots. In it, it's the year 3000, and you're going to take on the role as one of the last remaining humans on planet Earth. Allying with a friendly bot faction, you're going to aim to take down the combat army hell-bent on organic destruction. Players can play alone or
now
with
you've
friends
ruined it.
in this vibrant world of robots.
Or a simpler way that I like
Sorry,
to
my
describe
brain
it
has ruined this for me
is
now.
you go out and fight the evil robots, and then collect their body parts to build a sustainable town of your
Tony
dreams
Hawk was a
while
classic,
saving
wasn't
the
it?
cute ones.
Tony Hawk was
We
the,
are
like, I think, was it
incredibly proud
first Pro
to
Skater,
finally
second
reveal
Pro
the
Skater was
delightful
the
world of
skating
Link's
game.
Banner of the Spark. And we hope
But
the
this is
players
nothing to
get
do
as
with
much
skating.
joy out
It's
of
called
playing
Linked,
it as
not
we have
Ollie
building
Inked.
it.
Well, we're very excited to show it to the world for the first time. Let's take a look at the world premiere reveal trailer. Thanks, guys.
This is basically the moped kids from Book of Boba Fett, right? Is that fair? Yeah, not for me. Right, I will caveat that with, this isn't for me, this isn't the kind of thing that I would play. But, one, there's a market for it. Two, this is a brand new indie studio making their first game. It's really, really good. And he does this with the Game Awards and things as well. And certainly Summer Games Fest. He really does promote these. There is skateboarding-ish, hoverboarding. I love that he does promote this stuff. He really does push out the smaller, the indie stuff, which is incredible because nobody really pushes this stuff, and this stuff is always usually really well received with the right kind of marketing behind it. But yeah, there's that weird kind of cozy vibe, and then there's the action vibe, and
Well, I think we can all agree on this fact. Fishing makes every video game better. Now, one of the things that I love about Gamescom is that it is a safe place for our diverse gaming family.
bit cartoony,
And there is an
yeah.
amazing
It was
platform
the
called
cartoony
Gamescom Cares
vibe that threw me out.
shares social and environmental
And there's just the general
responsibility
gameplay.
projects that we care deeply about. Thanks to all of our partners who help to make this happen. You can learn more by scanning the QR code below. And now, the first look at the gameplay of Lost Records, Bloom and Rage, a narrative adventure from the creative minds behind Life is Strange.
The Life is Strange guys do loads of stuff, don't they? How many studios do Don't Nod have? Because they're constantly doing another Life is Strange kind of thing.
I'm glad, but slightly surprised.
Fishing made Red Dead 2 better? Yeah. Actually, Fishing made Stardew Valley
All
worse.
these memories came flooding back.
Hey, she actually showed. Welcome.
I remember.
But yeah, normally if you put Fishing in, it's better.
Shit! Where's my fucking pick? The Tharp one's her favorite.
I remembered you.
Nice one, Autumn. You were the coolest. Skateboarder's wisdom. Never land on your
Skateboarding
wrist.
game.
I want to see you skateboard, Autumn.
I remembered Kat.
Whoa, watch out!
She was like a firecracker.
Fuck! This is serious. We're gonna need a real band name. How about Bloom and Rage?
How could I forget?
Whoa.
Guys.
Then they all died.
Last week, my mom found a package on her doorstep. Wait, are Bloom and Rage? Are we in trouble?
It's like tape, so it's a DLC thing, or a episodic thing. It looks like a Don't Nod game. Is anybody else kind of done with most zombie games? I'm kind of... I think I'm bored of zombies. Scratch that for the lost record. Let's see what you did there. Oh, no more room in hell 2. We've seen that before. I think it's just like a horde style shooter, isn't it?
It's a new look at the 8-player co-op of No More Room in Hell 2.
8-player co-op
up in Canada, where there are deadly consequences of not sticking close
Zombie
to your
Yawn,
teammates,
yeah.
and I cannot wait to
Although,
check that one out. All right, our next game,
State of Decay 3
it's
I
been
will
a long
play.
time coming for this next one. At the Game Awards in 2021, Embark Studios revealed Arc Raiders, a game that immediately struck a chord with players around the globe. A stunning future Earth where menacing Arc machines threaten humanity's attempts to rebuild. Well, Arc Raiders has evolved a lot since then, and now it's finally time for some news on what's next for this exciting action survival shooter.
Okay.
Where do we go from here?
Witcher 4 and Mass Effect 5. I strongly believe Mass Effect 5 will be shown off in December.
Told us nothing of this place.
At the Game Awards in December. We might get something Mass Effect Day, but... And I think it's way too early for Witcher 4.
Raiders. Playing with fire. Everything to lose.
Half-Life 3, I mean,
Even more
yeah.
to gain.
Imagine if that's announced. Playtesting starts this fall. It didn't wow me, but it didn't put me off. So that's a thing. I think I'll pass on this one. Thanks. Half-Life 2 was... I thought it was 2007, 2008. It came out in the orange box, didn't it? Or did it come out before the orange box? I don't know. I don't remember. I've never played Half-Life or Half-Life 2. If they announced 3, I'd play them right now. Man, Albert grew up. Chicken Simulator. It's got a real, like, Final Fantasy Pokemon-y vibe, hasn't it? Infinity Nikki. The coziest open world game. Right, here we go. Quick look. Space Marine 2. I don't think they're going to give us much. It's out in 2 weeks. Looks so good. Play 4 days early. Might have pre-ordered it. We might be playing it 4 days early. Arena shooter, hero shooter, hero shooter. Oh look, it's knockoff again. The Brave girl from the Brave movie, the Disney film. It's a fantasy-esque hero shooter, isn't it? No, it's sci-fi as well. Even the font's ripped out of Borderlands, is it? I mean, some of the character designs have an Overwatch vibe. I think I can pass on that one. I haven't played a hero shooter for about 5 years.
There was Predecessor, a MOBA shooter built by an indie team from the ashes.
Oh, it's a MOBA shooter. Sorry, my bad.
Remember that one? It enters 1.0.
I haven't played a MOBA ever.
Next up, Path of Exile 2 from Grinding Gear Games. It is nearing release.
Isn't Valve's new one called Blackout?
On the early access date. Check this out.
I might be wrong. I know Valve has got something in the works though.
My son, are you clear of mind and stout of heart?
I am.
Are you ready to sacrifice? Sacrifice everything to become the savior?
I will.
Oh, is it Path of Exile 2? There's more of that coming soon.
Do you
I think it's Friday. We get another look at it on the Xbox stream.
Sweep aside this world and build it anew.
I must.
Like, visually, it's ridiculous. It is, isn't it? From the little that I've seen of it, it's definitely Path of Exile. The Diablo 4 killer.
Now, are you ready to fulfill your destiny?
Never played the first one.
Yes.
I love that there's sequels to games. That's a bit soon, isn't it? Early access in November.
Well, that looks absolutely
That's pretty
great.
cool news.
Can't wait for that one. And now, Gamescom is known for the cosplay. The vision and dedication cosplayers put into their craft is an inspiration to us all. And to see these amazing cosplayers, you can tune in to the Gamescom Cosplay Awards on Saturday, August 24th at 5 p.m. And
Random
if you're
looters.
into indie games, who isn't, you can watch the best
that's
indies
fair,
of Gamescom in our Gamescom Awesome Indie Show tomorrow at 8 p.m. on Twitch and YouTube. Enjoy exclusive announcements and interviews, all packed into an exciting one-hour show hosted by Shay Thompson. Plus, the Gamescom event arena, that is where I am standing right now, and all of you are. It is the biggest and most elaborate stage at Gamescom, featuring not only Opening Night Live, but additional live shows featuring creators, gaming events, and esports competitions that you can watch either in person or by tuning in online. Now, up next is a
I don't think we'll be watching any more of these.
Dune Awakening, the
We're going to
open
do the
world
Xbox
survival
stuff. I'm
MMO,
skipping the future
and
games show. I'm going to do a
on when it's
pre-record
going
of
to be
that.
released.
Nice. This looks good. The more I see of this, the more I'm into it.
There is another path for you.
But this is absolutely not a stream game, from what I can tell.
Awaken.
Interesting.
You begin as a nameless prisoner. Sculpt your appearance, choose your background, and then crash into the planet. You are abandoned and alone.
I have to say, the graphics get worse every time we see it.
Scorched by the unforgiving sun, ravaged by sunstroke. Stick to the shade, chase the moving shadows, survive. Welcome to Arrakis, the most dangerous planet in the universe. Meet hundreds of other players in the vast online world. Befriend or betray those you meet. form a wary alliance. In this
Well,
case,
that's nice.
a spit dart rifle and a
Hey guy,
station
here's a gun.
for your help taking down territorial deserters. Working with others will always increase your chance of staying alive. Climb
Conan,
to a vantage
the
point
Conan MMO. Is it Funcom?
and prepare
So
for
it's probably
violence.
going to be quite true to Dune.
Your choice of weapons and abilities determines your strategy.
Obviously, they're telling their own story within
Swordmasters
Dune.
lead the
It's a
charge
what
into
if.
battle, literally.
But I think it might
They'll
actually
ranged attacks with a shield,
be
and
fairly
then take
faithful
them
to the
out,
overall
one
feeling
by
of Dune.
one. Deploy the Hunter Seeker and kill from the shadows.
That's
Take
cool.
what you can from the Fallen. On Arrakis, nothing.
It's obviously
without
not tied in with the movie at all. It's its own separate thing.
Mine, harvest, and gather with your group to build bases and unlock more advanced equipment, like the Blood Purifier.
I'm just not an
Refine
MMO
the blood
player.
collected from your enemies to extract drinkable water.
A Dune single player game,
Craft
I'm there
improved
straight
equipment
away.
Using fabricators.
With MMOs, I got to
Replicate your
play
bases
with other
in new
people.
locations with the blueprint
I don't
system,
know.
and
That
then
sounds
sell blueprints of your architectural
like we just
wonders
mess each
to
other up.
other players. Lead your group to become a guild. On Arrakis, a nameless prisoner can rise, construct an ornithopter, and take to the air. The world is yours to claim.
Although that, it does sound cool.
The in-game radio provides insight into key events happening across Arrakis.
That's cool.
Map the desert. Discover landmarks, wrecked ships, and desert testing stations filled with forgotten technology. Arrakis is a vast planet. You can explore unique locations, uncover valuable resources, and search for secrets amongst the shifting dunes. And then, return to civilization triumphant with what you found. Harko
Oh, your
Village
base gets
throngs
attacked.
with people, spice traders, guild bankers, smugglers, house envoys, and of course, other players. Here, you will pledge allegiance to one of the great houses of Dune, the Harkonnen.
So, obviously, the Atreides.
But remember, to play politics, you need power. And on Arrakis, spice is power. In the deep desert beyond the shield wall, hundreds of players scour the landscape, hunting for spice. Every spice blow has the potential to become a heated battle, with multiple guilds vying for the precious melange. Even when it looks like defeat is inevitable, those who understand desert power can awaken Arrakis itself.
Nice. Whoa. If that's a real in-game thing, which it would have to be, right? Can you imagine just having a little scrap around a hauler and then a sandworm just bursts out the ground? Oh, amazing. I do want to try it. I want to see more.
You can't have a Dune
Do you
game
wanna
without
try
the
it?
sandworms, and the sandworm summoning begins when Dune Awakening drops on PC early 2025. So the wait is not that long. And now here is a reveal.
I don't think we've
of
had
new
a
game
solid
from
Dune
Tarsier
game for a while,
Studios,
have we?
The creators of Little Nightmares 1 and 2.
So is this going to be Little Nightmares 3? Oh, this is the pig game.
Nothing lasts forever.
It looks like Little Nightmares 3. With my limited knowledge of Little Nightmares. Really beautiful art style.
You were dead.
It's not Little Nightmares 3. It looks like Little Nightmares 3. Reanimal. Have we not heard of that? Maybe we haven't seen that before.
That was Reanimal, the next big entry in the cozy game genre. Now, would you like to discover the secret contents of Gamescom and receive
She
cool
deserves
rewards?
a bit of credit for that one.
Meet Epi, the robot on our website RPG Gamescom Epics. Prove your nerd know-how, solve tricky puzzles, win prizes, gather trading cards, digital trading cards, and jump from level to level until the final boss spawns. Scan the QR code below and the adventure can begin. Now in its 4th year as an evolving open-world adventure, today Genshin Impact is unveiling more about the 6th nation of Natlan, which will be released on August 28th. And we also have some news about when the game will be coming to Xbox.
I didn't know it wasn't. This is, again, another franchise. It's not even the franchise, it's the actual sort of developer, the Hoyoverse stuff. Completely passed me by. Not my thing. But it just shows you how massive gaming is these days. There's giant franchises that you can just not interact with and still have far too much to play on a back catalogue. I'm trying to work out if it's its own thing or if it is just a Final Fantasy Monster Hunter kind of thingy. Oh yeah, the Final Fantasy. There's a lot of sort of Chinese, Japanese developers who do these kind of games. Like a lot of smaller studios that throw in microtransactions and all that stuff. But it's designed for the Eastern market. They do so well. They do well over in the West as well, but in the East, stuff like this is massive. And I believe Genshin Impact is a free game. It's coming to Game Pass, so it's included in Game Pass. But November, I mean, I don't get it.
There you go, Genshin Impact, and also coming to Xbox later this year, as we saw. All right, now it's time to head into the wilds of Monster Hunter, which is playable for fans for the first time. Here at Gamescom, Capcom has an incredible booth. But now, to tell us more and show us more, please welcome to the Gamescom ONL stage, Ryozo Tujimoto from Capcom. Ryozo-san.
Wasn't this... Hold on one second. Wasn't this announced at the December Game Awards? Aimless loves Monster Hunter. Fenris was in Final Fantasy, yeah. Although Final Fantasy VII Remake, I really want to play.
Millions watching around the globe.
Capcom.
I'm really thankful that Geoff has
No, it's not. It's Square
invited me to
Enix,
the
isn't it?
Opening Night
Square
live
Enix.
stage so I can share
Bring it to
a new
Xbox.
Monster Hunter Wilds trailer
They
with
won't.
everyone.
If I could get it for a tenner on PC, I would.
今後ですね、世界のいろんな様々な地域でこのようなプレイヤブルの出展も考えていますので、そちらも期待していただけたらと思います。それでは最新の映像をご覧ください。
Standing for over an hour, I need to move.
Before we debut the trailer, I just want to express how excited I am to kick off our season of Monster Hunter Wilds hands-on demos starting at Gamescom. Now,
One thing I will
let's take a look
say,
at the latest
when you
trailer.
look at this trailer, this game is beautiful.
My word. Is this a Lollabarina floret?
What now?
Its nest.
That was another thing they did really well. They had like the wildlife fighting each other.
do a lot worse for an interim camp.
It's not my kind of gameplay. But again, it's huge. It's a massive franchise.
You should find shelter. The sands come alive this time of year, like a wild beast bristling with lightning.
From the look of it, that must be this region's apex predator. Guild permission granted.
It's a dragon thing.
Understood.
Let's hope half what it shows is in the base game. Why, do they have a record of not releasing a full game? I know they do a lot of expansions and things for them. Some of the creature design is really cool. Some of it is just it's a bit too much for me. But a lot of the creatures that we're seeing here are really well designed. It'll be huge. Whenever it's out, it'll be huge.
So tasty.
Oh yeah, cooking was a thing in it as well, wasn't it? Coming next year to everything. Oh, it's coming to Xbox. Nice.
Danger lies at every turn.
Oh, it's Tomb Raider DLC.
Secret. Destiny. Everything lost is meant to be found.
Didn't Naraka come out and then it just never heard from it again? Tried the first Monster Hunter, not your thing? Yeah, I tried the first, not open world, but the first like big 3D one that came to Xbox. Don't know what it was called. If you told me the name, I'd know it. I just couldn't get into it. There was nothing wrong with it, I couldn't get into it. Is this... It's not Street Fighter again, is it? Or is it?
Fatal Fury. City
Fatal
of the
Fury,
Hills.
right. Way over my head.
Escort reactor core and upgrade Bunker City's power facilities. St. Dino's have also set their sights on this operation. Be sure to complete the escort.
Street Fighter Ladies Edition. yeah, Ladies Night Out. Another... I don't know what the term is. Thing that I've never gotten into is mechs and mecha games. Don't get me wrong, mechs are cool. I just don't see the appeal. Like Gundam and all that stuff. Not my thing. Although you give me an Iron Man game, I'd probably love it. Mecha Break.
That was a new look at Mecha Break, the multiplayer mech game.
Geoff does a lot with
we have something
the Asian studios and partners. He showcases like a wide range of all the gaming industry, so you'll probably see more mecha games, more Capcom stuff with the Geoff Keighley shows, because he does try and showcase that stuff. But there are so many of them around these days, so many different studios making different games. Some of them look very similar to other games. But it's a growing industry. Like, I mean, games development is just massive now, especially in the East. This has a nice bit of charm about it. we've seen those things before, haven't we? The little hooded things. Chance of whatever. But you don't want to see me playing a puzzle game. It's enough with the star things in Dragon Age. Monument Valley 3. I mean, it has the same... exclusively on Netflix games. Interesting. Yeah, variety is good. Yeah,
Monument
absolutely.
Valley 3 drops exclusively on Netflix December 10th, 2024. Now, first released in 1991.
I'm with you, Mike. The aesthetic has to grab me as
Civilization
well.
is one of the gaming industry's biggest franchises. And here at Gamescom,
Civ
we
7.
are revealing the gameplay of Civilization 7 for the first time. To tell
Sean
us
Bean?
more,
Yes,
please
no.
welcome Ed Beach from Firaxis Games.
Build something you believe
Thank you,
in.
Shocks. Thank you,
Interesting.
Gamescom. It's hard to believe that it's been almost 8 years since Firaxis released our last Civilization game. So we're incredibly honored to be here tonight at Gamescom talking about Civilization 7. Civ 7.
Not my thing. I expect Mark will try it.
Civ 7 is by far
You
the
anticipate
biggest,
disappointment.
most ambitious
I don't
game
know.
Firaxis has ever made.
Oh,
Everything
they've started
from its
now.
new gameplay features,
The biggest game they've ever
to
made.
its
Most
gorgeous
ambitious
new
game
art
they've ever made.
style is designed to immerse you in your own journey through history. Please join us after Opening Night Live on the Firaxis Game Twitch channel for our official gameplay showcase, where we'll deep dive
Yeah, Sid
into
Meier
what's new
announced it
Civ
in
7
December.
and
Yeah,
finally
he's still
reveal
kicking.
our new in-game narrator. On behalf of the
Aw.
team at Firaxis Games who has worked so hard on this game,
Bastard.
I'm so excited to finally give the world its first look at Sid Meier's Civilization 7. Please, enjoy.
Civilization was a game that was created during a time when we were just discovering what games could be. And we said, let's put the entire history of the world into a game and make it fun.
Man, is that what it looked like? I mean, it's the Civilization sim game, isn't it? You missed the counselors. Were they an in-game thing? StarCraft 3 within the next 20 years. Yeah, that's another one I don't understand how they haven't made another StarCraft yet. Because that franchise is huge. Elvis was the culture master. That's my kind of culture. Okay, who's the narrator going to be? Because they said a new narrator, right? What if it's Matt Berry? I'm just trying to think of crazy British actors who they have with great voices. No, they're going to make you watch a YouTube channel or a Twitch stream later.
Ever since we first reached for the stars.
Starfield? Yes, I saw the watch.
We've been asking ourselves,
It's Freddie Prinze Jr.
what else is out there? And more important,
More of the same hex-based single unit per hex. Yeah. The graphics will be upgraded. It's not something that grabs me. Oh! They finally added a vehicle after a year. It's the Mako. I want Mako DLC or I'm not playing. But the world, the boxes are not big enough for a vehicle, are they?
safe levels.
Please explode. Oh.
The Rev 8 has landed.
Free update tonight. Well, maybe I should download Starfield. Have a look. Oh, Shared Space is coming as well. We're going to see more of that in the next couple of days. Oh shit, that's September as well. Okay.
There's 2 bits of Starfield news for you and a confirmation of the expansion.
There's no way
Shattered
that thing
Spaces
stays up,
coming
right?
out on
No
September
way.
30th.
Not with me
now
driving
it's
it.
time for an exclusive update on Marvel Rivals, the upcoming hero shooter.
I wonder if
from
they'll let you
NetEase
craft
Games
your own
and Marvel
vehicle,
Games.
because you can craft
Tonight
your own
at
ship.
ONL, we're revealing 2 new heroes who are joining the game with a first look at their gameplay.
Let me guess. They're adding Deadpool and Wolverine, if they haven't already.
Among the stars, Wakanda found a new home and a new hope. The
Did
source
it?
of vibranium, the foundation of an empire.
Snap out of it, Bucky.
Black Panther's always welcome. I don't know much about Black Panther, but Chadwick Boseman was incredible as the character. He really brought that character to life. I don't remember Winter Soldier having a tentacle arm. This is the Marvel MOBA, right? The first Black Panther was excellent. Yeah, I agree.
I can do this all day.
To be fair, if you give me a game where I can just play Captain America and sling a shield around all day, I'm probably for it. Officially coming December the 6th. All heroes unlocked and free to play at launch and beyond. That's a pretty bold claim.
Well, I'm sure
I like
everyone
that.
who played the beta wanted to know. Marvel Rivals will launch on December 6th, 2024. Now, Gamescom always strives to help the environment, and the event runs on 100% renewable energy and is climate friendly thanks to ongoing measures to reduce CO2 emissions. Exhibitors participate in the Gamescom Goes Green initiative by reusing their booth builds or avoiding single-use material. And yes, fans are planting more and more trees in the Gamescom forest. The forest has been growing since 2020 thanks to all of your engagement. And all
I
of
didn't
you
know
can
there was a
still help,
Gamescom
of course.
forest.
You can plant
That's
your
cool.
tree in the Gamescom forest today. And with that, it is time to reveal the winner of the Gamescom Sustainability Award. This award celebrates an organization in the global game industry committed to sustainability and the environment. Presenting the award, please welcome back Lisa Pak with Playing for the Planet.
Hi, Shocks, and hello, Gamescom. Thank you for having me again.
Well, it is our absolute
Coal mining
pleasure,
simulator, now
Lisa,
environmentally friendly.
And, in
Yeah.
case some people
Can you
don't know and
imagine?
need a quick refresher, Lisa represents Playing for the Planet, an alliance of gaming organizations committed to taking climate action under the official umbrella of the United Nations. So how are things, Lisa?
Things are going great, thank you. With 3.3 billion people around the world playing video games, we encourage everyone
Is that
to
all?
make a difference wherever possible.
Absolutely, and 3.3 billion players is so much. So do you have any
We need to
tips
get them
for our
numbers up,
players
guys.
on
This isn't good
supporting
enough.
This great initiative?
Yes, definitely. It's as easy as remembering to set up energy-saving modes to avoid unnecessary energy consumption, or switching to renewable energy electricity services at home to reduce your carbon footprint. Everything will make a difference.
Absolutely, every bit helps. Those are great tips, and I already utilize some of those myself, and I hope a lot more
They
people
are rookie
will.
numbers,
But
yeah.
now let's celebrate some of the amazing work already done by gaming companies.
Next year, I want
Yes,
4
I
billion.
would be happy to do that. Anyone
Or you're all
can
fired.
set ambitious decarbonization targets, but delivering on that goal.
But
and turning it
Microsoft trying to
into
be really good
emission
at this now.
reductions demands
keep
a
promoting
clear
their
and actionable plan, as well as
eco-friendly
collaboration.
stuff.
And this year's winner has proven that it's possible to deliver ambition with execution across the board. And this year's winner of the Gamescom Sustainability Award is Tencent Games. And here to accept the award is Brent Irvine, the Vice Chairman of Tencent Games.
Do we get to find out why?
Thank you. First of all, let me say on behalf of Tencent Games how honored we are to receive this award. Tencent Games encompasses a lot of things. Everything from in-house studios like Timmy, global studios like Shark Mob, to our global publishing.
Where the hell is it? There we go.
What they all share.
Yeah, I'll leave this running, but I'll be back in a second.
Business in a sustainable way. We are committed to carbon neutrality by 2030, and really want to thank all of our studios, all of our partners, but most of all of our players, whose support is essential to helping us drive our efforts to have positive change within the industry. Thanks again, and back to the games.
Congratulations, Tencent and Brent Irvin. But that is not our only award. Everyone here and at home can vote for their favorite games playable at Gamescom in this year's Gamescom Awards. You can visit Gamescom now to help decide the winners. Voting will only be open until Thursday, August 22nd at 2 p.m. And the awards will then be celebrated this Friday at 2 p.m. at Gamescom Studio. Back to you, Geoff.
Thank you, Shocks. You're doing a great job tonight. All right, we got something really special for you. Please welcome Deadpool director, creator of Love, Death, and Robots, and the co-founder of Blur Studio, Tim Miller.
Thank you, Geoff. Blur Studio has been making cinematics for over 30 years now. That means classics like Quake, Star Wars, Warhammer, Call of Duty, and dozens more. And we do this because we fucking love video games.
What have I missed? More Space Marine.
And every time a trailer comes online, we see hundreds and hundreds of comments from the fans, like, why don't we see a movie like this? Or why can't we have a series like
Halo.
this? And we could not agree more.
Good one.
Which is why we are so excited to share this
Oh, it's
series
Blur.
with you.
Fucking love
15
Blur.
original episodes created in collaboration with Amazon Studios and the publishers and developers of some of the world's greatest games. I'm talking new titles, existing games, indies, and classics. So we've been working on this show for 3 years.
F-bomb, love this guy.
I get a little upset.
I mean, Blur,
Choked
if he's
up,
from
sorry.
Blur, which the t-shirt says so.
I cry a lot.
Blur are the greatest at cinematics. Oh, they're just amazing. They can do everything.
All right. We've been working on it for 3 years, and I'm very emotional because I'm so excited. And it's finally time. So please enjoy the world premiere teaser of Secret Level.
Well, you can see the passion.
It is our love letter to games. And you can watch the series on Amazon Prime Video on December 10th. Not too far now.
Fuck yeah.
So enjoy. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay, it's Space Marine.
It's time.
Oh, changes in art style. From the visionaries behind Love, Death, and Robots, which is always good.
It is you. You will open the door. Because you are the chosen.
Blur have to do Halo now. I need Halo.
Moments. It's a new adventure.
Was that the Izanagi?
For you.
Oh, fuck. I saw Sifu. I saw that. I noticed the
have a game to play.
I noticed the art style on Sifu. Yes. 1000% yes, I'm in. Hell, we might even review it. Like a mix between D&D, Mass Effect, and Guardians of the Galaxy. It was, well, it's individual episodes, isn't it? If it's anything like Love, Death, and Robots, each episode will be a separate franchise.
What power you wield, or what creatures you unleash.
Amazon as well, not Netflix.
We trust you will find the way.
This is Age of Mythology, right?
Legend.
Because this is coming to Xbox. Yeah, the fact that you can have dinosaurs and things is cool. Oh, the bronze statues from Jason and the Argonauts. There's a lot of stuff coming out soon, isn't there?
Play it day one with Game Pass.
Oh, it's Game Pass as well? I'm still not playing it, but... Towerborn, we're going to hear a lot about this week.
We have left. Together, we can give our people the hope we need to survive.
Early access, September 10th. Oh wow, there's so much coming out. I've been looking forward to seeing more of Towerborn. I don't really know what it is yet. It's an interesting art style. Medal of Honor. We haven't had a Medal of Honor for about a decade. Team Jade, not Medal of Honor then.
The conflict between the Alsara Guard and Havoc threatens the balance of the world. The Alsara Guard is a tempest of disorder, sowing chaos wherever it roams. But we are honed to strike at their very core.
This does look single player, right? Oh, multiplayer, co-op, certainly co-op.
Havoc has cutting-edge technology, but is built on exploitation and suffering. United, we will plunge into the chaos to find a spark of peace. We are GTI.
Wow, if you can actually do that, that's really cool.
No one gets left behind.
Spec Ops The Line. Delta Force, that was a thing, wasn't it? I'd love a new Spec Ops The Line. Those guys are making... I can't remember what they're making these days. I think it's...
in October in advance of its early
I think it's
access
Flight
release
Sim?
later this year. All right, let's head back to the Middle Ages for a new look at Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 with its authentic rendition
Didn't know this was here.
of 15th century Bohemia as an action role-playing game.
Mike, are you excited?
I have concluded a very fragile truce with Sigismund, and if anyone should disrupt my plans with headstrong acts of violence, there will be consequences.
I intend to wage
Brim.
war, not parley.
Everything all right, eh?
We need more people. The best thing would be to recruit from your old comrades.
Well, if they're not already swinging on the gallows somewhere.
Will you help us, Henry?
Visually, it's stunning. combat looks pretty fluid. Realistic, but pretty fluid.
I like that boy already.
Gameplay premiere 21st. That's tomorrow.
There is much more from that game coming this week during Gamescom. Now, last month, the ARPG Zenless Zone Zero was
Makes
released
sense.
from
They're in
Hoyoverse,
Germany.
and now we've got the debut
It's the
of a
easiest place for them to
brand
get
new
to show
area
stuff
of
off.
New Eridu. Check it out.
Again, Hoyoverse. I don't get it. I don't know. Again, it's a big thing. I hear music and I think, oh, here we go. There's going to be so much of it. Well, in fact, the whole stream's probably going to come down tonight. We'll see. I'm assuming this isn't gameplay. She got animal ears. Zenless Zone Zero. I've heard of Zenless Zone Zero. It's another cartoon save the world.
The man who came had tan skin and wielded 2 swords.
Geoff always has Hoyoverse stuff, like loads of it. They're always announcing stuff or doing deep dives or.
I know her well. You do? I know all her deeds on the battlefield by heart, such as when General Preshow fought her way in and out of enemy ranks 7 times. With a single strike, she knocked down 100 enemies. 1,000. No, 10,000. You're exaggerating. My mom told me about this. This is what my online friends found at the scene. Look. In the form of a beast, rushing forward like lightning, General Preshow shouted among the ruins.
It gets worse.
Are you my master?
That's complete nonsense. Nonsense? I have even more impressive stories.
Little girl, do you know how to get to the seat of divine foresight?
Should we could turn this off for a minute, I guess. So chat, what has stood out to you guys so far? I normally have a list of games that I've picked out. I am not writing anything down this time. There's nothing really jumped out at me. Like the Starfield stuff, I guess is cool because it's free. The secret level stuff was incredible.
That was a new look at the space fantasy of Honkai Star Rail and Preshow, a female general.
I don't really know what else has grabbed me.
Okay,
the stuff that's looked really good.
For Batman Arkham Shadow, it arrives later this year and is a completely new Arkham story exclusive to MetaQuest 3. I've played a demo of this, and I have to say the team, Camouflage, has done an incredible job bringing the world and combat.
Let's do a new Arkhamverse game. Yeah, but let's make it VR exclusive.
The actual gameplay, a gameplay trailer.
Oh yeah, Kingdom Come, but we've seen that before. Yeah. This is actually no, this isn't actual gameplay.
This rat cult spreads through Gotham like a plague. I have to stop it, even if it consumes me.
The corrupt system has failed you. Are you not angry? Fight back!
It's the freaking bat! We aren't afraid of you! The bat dies tonight!
Jim, this Rat King could be anywhere.
I'm trying to place the voice.
Foot soldier in his own fanatical mob. So how in the hell do we find him?
Targets are all city employees.
Is it Troy Baker?
Civil servants, public officials. You could have been more than a symbol.
Avowed is Friday, I think, on the Xbox show.
Look out!
It's either tomorrow or Friday.
Calm down. Someone's going to die. Alfred, we tried it your way. Now we do it mine.
But maybe it is.
Something big's going down tonight.
I can't place the voice.
We repress our rage, our fears. It feeds the shadow deep inside us.
You're everything that's wrong with Gotham! I'm done holding back.
Why can we not just have a new Arkham game for consoles?
King to you.
That's what people want, right? I bet that would make you feel really sick.
Well, that trailer was buzzing, and the whole city is buzzing during this week of games. And this weekend, the heart of our beloved gaming metropolis, Cologne, will transform into the vibrant Gamescom City Festival. There will be great music on 3 stages in the city center of Cologne on both days with another 100,000 guests. Now, if you haven't been there yet, you should definitely go and check it out. That is what's happening in Cologne, and
I
also
really want to go to
people from
Gamescom.
More than 100 countries are here. But Gamescom has fans all over the world, and I have good news. Gamescom is heading to other continents. The first Gamescom LATAM took place in June and exceeded all of our expectations with over 100,000 fans immersed in the gaming universe. It was a fantastic
cool.
show, and next year it's going to be even bigger. And Gamescom Asia returns this October. You can join in on the fun and the entertainment area to find out all about the games, the stage shows, cosplay, and much, much more.
I wonder if we'll get opening
open,
night
or you can
lives for
also
these
tune
as
into our
well.
Online show Primetime on October.
I'd be surprised if we do, because Cologne is the big one, but
Now, who is ready for another world premiere? Announced last year at ONL, here is a new look at Little Nightmares 3.
I knew it was coming. I just didn't know when. You want a new Cyberpunk game, but in a different setting. It's the music choice. Just put your own music on. You can mute the music and keep the rest. There is actually a new game I want to do a trailer review for that might scratch the Cyberpunk itch, but it still be its own kind of thing. We might actually see it here tonight. I'm pretty sure we saw this last year. Did she say that? I don't get it. From the creators of Far Changing Tides. Again, I've never heard of that one. The publishers of Firewatch? Firewatch was incredible. Yeah, whatever it is, it's cool. It's like an owl buffalo thing. This is nothing like Firewatch though. Firewatch you just bought for $3. Best $3 you'll spend for a long time. Such a cool game. I really enjoyed it. hurdling. It's a nice art style, but okay, there's a horror vibe to it. But it just... yeah, no.
Guys, like
But it's
that
cool
one?
that there's a
That's
game out there for
beautiful
herding
game. Herdling
weird
from
animals.
Yannick and Okamotive, and I'm so glad we could share that with you tonight. All right, Gamescom, we have a special guest joining us next. I grew up playing his games, and many of you did too. Titles like Populous, Dungeon Keeper, Magic Carpet, Theme Park, Black and White, and Fable. And tonight he's here to reveal his brand new game, which he's secretly been working on for the past 3 years. Please join me, Gamescom, in welcoming to ONL, Peter Molyneux.
Wow. Molyneux's still around. They were Druffalos, yeah.
Wow. He's back.
He hasn't changed.
What an incredible honor it is to be here on the stage with Geoff.
Yes, Peter.
He's an amazing guy.
This is so fun. So a couple months ago, you and I had lunch in London. I was like, what are you working on? You're like, well, I've actually been working on a game for a number of years. You've kept very quiet about it.
Yep.
You really wanted to let the game speak for itself. But tell us about Masters of Albion.
Right, so after messing around on mobile, what the hell was I doing? I thought to myself, I need to come home. I need to come home to PC and console. So I've looked at Dungeon Keeper. I've taken some things that I've wanted to explore further with Dungeon Keeper. I've done the same with Black and White. I've taken things from Black and White. I've done the same with Fable. And this is what I'm showing tonight.
Well, and to your credit, you've self-funded this project yourself. You put together a team of a lot of veterans from those games.
Yeah, I mean, I think my first realization is I needed to bring the old team back together again. So I'm working with people like Mark Healy and Russell Shaw and Ian Wright, the people that helped on and created Black and White, Dungeon Keeper, and Fable. Anyway, let's have a look at Masters of Albion.
All right, here's the world premiere, Masters of Albion, from Peter Molyneux.
I mean, this could be anything.
This is Masters of Albion. We're a team of 20 people dedicated to making something new, unique, and different.
We've heard that before.
Here we are in the familiar, vast world of Albion, packed with stories, quests, treasures, and monsters. This is Oak Ridge. By day, you're tasked with building the town up, gaining resources, and earning money. By night, your town will be attacked by many of Albion's creatures. You can design anything: the food that people eat, the clothes they wear, the weapons they use, the armor they fight with. There is a strategy behind every creation. I can even feed them rats. My town's working hard to make that food.
It's got the wonderful Fable 1 cuteness.
Not.
And then it isn't anything
also
like
design,
Fable.
customize, and create all buildings.
Survival tower defense combo, quite possibly, yeah.
Night is coming, the sun is going down, and now my town needs defending against the horrors of Albion. And this is my hero's time to shine. You don't have to play in God mode. At any point you can possess a character and play in third person.
That's cool.
My hero is now under my complete control, and now it's time to fight. My hero's getting overwhelmed. Let's switch back to God mode and unleash some real power. Okay, we survived the night. Now, let's design a better weapon for my hero. You can be as silly as you want, but bread swords just won't cut it.
It has that
This is just a
Fable
glimpse of Masters of Albion,
charm.
an open world God game full of
It's even a similar
combat,
font to
choices,
Fable, I think.
mystery, and story.
Ah, I'm so
It's
torn
available
on
to
that.
Wishlist on Steam now.
Green Hand for the win, yeah. Oh, but Molyneux's back.
We're all here to have fun.
I will have to play it because I love Peter Molyneux stuff.
Player has been eliminated.
I'm good on Squid Games, thanks.
It's not whether you win or lose. It's how you play the game.
There's a lot of Terminator 2 references to this, isn't there? A lot of these trailers where someone falls in lava, they're just... It could be a Lemmings, yeah, Lemmings vibe. Netflix games, though.
I've been here before. In the fold.
Oh, we've seen this before, but it's a different trailer.
Who I was,
Can't remember what it's called.
who I might become. All possible futures existing in motion.
I didn't think it looked that bad, but apparently it's been universally panned every time they've done a trailer, so...
It is time to awaken.
It's, yeah, Yennefer from the TV show. Again, it looks worse every time we see it.
And it is my duty, my journey, to step into the unknown.
Unknown 9, yeah. Yeah, it looks like a game. The more I see, the less I'm impressed by it. This is another arena shooter, right? Or is it Siege style? Maybe it is more like Siege. I don't know. It's not wowing me. It looks exactly like what you'd expect from a shooter. It's got to be out soon though, right? Because Arena Breakout Infinite has been bandied around for a while. Full release later this year.
Arena Breakout Infinite is now available in early access with the full release coming at the end of the year. Now, over the years, Blizzard has been a big part of Gamescom history, and this week we are thrilled to welcome them back for the first time since 2019. And to tell us more, here's the president of Blizzard, Johanna Ferris.
So what are they showing off? Isn't there a new...
Hello, hello, hello.
Hello, hello, hello.
Welcome to Gamescom.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having
What?
us.
No, what's the
on behalf
World
of
of
Blizzard.
Warcraft? Blizzard?
This is such
Yeah.
a massive moment, but it's such a special time to be sharing it here with everyone at Gamescom, and we're just really honored and grateful to be here.
Well, we're very glad to have you guys back, and I know you got a big booth with Xbox, right?
We do, yes. And come on by if you're here all week long. We're proud of it. But it's also a particularly big moment for Warcraft. We have celebrations and anniversaries galore across Hearthstone, across
10 years of
Rumble,
Hearthstone,
and of
really?
course, a very big milestone for World of Warcraft this year.
Yes, speaking of World of Warcraft, The War Within, its global launch is coming up very soon this month, right?
Yes, it is. And we're just days away from the global launch of The War Within. August 26th, it's go time for that. And in 2 days, we'll actually open up early access for players. So we're psyched about it. Come on in and join. And I just want to say it's masterful work from the team. The World Soul Saga opens up such ambitious creative
That's it,
territory
World
for us,
Souls. They're
arguably some
slowing
of
it
the most
down.
ambitious we've
Wrong
ever
craft.
seen.
Hey, you
Since
never
WoW
know, Mike.
initially
They might.
released 20 years ago. And we can't
There might
wait
be.
to
Oh,
embark
by
on
the
it
way,
and share
one
with
more
players.
thing.
Yeah, it's very exciting that this month is time for that. But I know this is, you said, there's so many Warcraft anniversaries, Blizzard anniversaries, Warcraft anniversaries. How can players be a part of this?
Yeah, there's a ton of ways we're going to be able to celebrate, so we definitely hope that you join us. There will be in-game events that commence in October, so there will be more details on that, but players will be able to earn really cool in-game rewards, and we'll be finding some creative ways to celebrate the history of Azeroth together. And also be on the lookout for our very first Warcraft Direct, where the team will share more in the coming months on all the things going
interesting.
on for the Warcraft universe.
Okay, well, that's exciting. Now, I was
So it's all
wondering about,
Warcraft.
all the other Blizzard teams, are they going to get in and celebrate these anniversaries too?
They are. There will be some nice surprises along the way, but I do want to shout out tonight the Overwatch 2 team.
Okay.
They've been doing some amazing work to show their honoring of World of Warcraft and the legacy that it brings. There will be a new collab in September. We wanted to share tonight with all of you a sneak peek of the very first new skin. It's Widowmaker. And she's
Wow,
embracing
new
her
skins,
allegiance
World of
for
Warcraft.
the Horde as Sylvanas Windrunner. So be on the lookout for more
Do
details
people-
from the Overwatch team on that.
Okay, thanks
Do
for bringing
people
a little
care
scoop
about
along
stuff like
with you.
this
That's fantastic.
anymore?
Now let's move
Is
to
it
another
not just a-
franchise that has a big year.
Oh, it's a
Diablo.
new skin.
Oh, yes. All eyes on October 8th. Yes.
True. They're doing the new big
We're
thing.
super excited for the Vessel of Hatred, and we're even more excited that here at Gamescom this week will be the chance to have the first ever live hands-on experience with our very new Spiritborn class. It's beautiful. It's awesome to play. And it's definitely a key part of what makes the
I
Vessel of
couldn't
Hatred
get into
successful.
Diablo 4.
All right.
I'm
well, I
just, it
understand you
doesn't.
might have brought a little
Again,
something
it's that
special
type
with
of
you as
game
well.
just doesn't
We
hold
have,
my
here's a
attention.
look at our mercenary companions.
It's very
So
pretty,
take
though.
a look on behalf of the Vessel of Hatred.
Suffering, desolation, horror. This is the road we know in Sanctuary. However,
It has that really cool
some of
Aztec-y
us
vibe.
have taken a different path. Bound by secrecy, ready to stand and fight for those who seek us out. My shield is your protection. There was a time we fought the vilest of Sanctuary.
Make Diablo turn-based and party-based. So you mean a totally different game?
Until we were left with only our inner demons. But the return of hatred has pulled us back into the light.
Your blood feeds my blade!
And though we now wait, watching from the shadows,
They've always made
we
interesting
cannot
trailers,
escape
though, haven't
who
they?
we are, why we fight,
Please, no! Stay away!
or the fury that burns within us. I have your back.
I'm with you!
I will not let you down.
Stay back!
See it. Shoot it.
Reach your maker!
Catch!
Strength in numbers.
Captain America.
I am your guardian.
I am your redemption.
I am your vengeance. I am your rage.
We are the
It just
pale
doesn't
hand, and we are the reason
grab
you
me.
need never fight alone.
Is that a pre-order
That
and
looks
get
great.
1
Thanks
month
for
of Game Pass?
Of course, and it's my
It sounds a bit
esteemed
desperate.
pleasure to introduce Brent Gibson, game director of Diablo 4: Vessel of Hatred.
No, we're doing more Diablo. There's going to be more Diablo with the Xbox thing as well.
I'm proud that Diablo 4 is the type of game that has something for all gamers. And in Vessel of Hatred, it's no exception. We are hard at work at adding new ways to play and new ways to grow in power. Like mercenaries.
I thought they reset
people
everything
with
after every
extraordinary
season.
skills that you can hire to fight alongside you in your battle against hell. We're also adding the Kurast Undercity, an all-new multi-layered dungeon that gives you the control on the types of challenges you're going to see, as well as the rewards you may get. And we also have the Dark Citadel, our brand new co-op PvE dungeon
the Dark Citadel.
that challenges everything you know about combat in Diablo through a gauntlet of multiplayer puzzles and mechanics. We're talking about all of it right here at Gamescom. And so stay tuned
Always
if
the
you
button
want to see
mash.
all the things that you're going to see in Vessel of Hatred, launching October 8th. And I hope
If I
to
was
see
a fan,
every
it'd be
single one of you
different,
on the
but-
floor all the way through the show. So thank you very much. See you on the floor.
It just,
Thanks, Brent.
again, it's a
All right,
franchise
now we're
that just
heading
never.
to the hardcore action
never
role-playing
grabbed me.
world of the first Berserker Kazan, set for 2025 release. Intense combat meets
We've seen
breathtaking
this.
3D cell animation in a brutal world from Nexon. Coming to PC and console, let's witness the chaos that awaits.
Nexon are really pushing into the PC console market, aren't they? Didn't they used to make mobile games once upon a time?
The two wolves who defeated the beast.
Again, this isn't one for me. There's
Of the aged lion.
this opening night live has kind of gone the way I expected it to, which isn't a bad thing. But there just hasn't been a huge amount for me that get me excited.
Faced unrelenting fury, made countless sacrifices, and the result of my devotion was betrayal. At this rate, you will die. Emperor, you will pay for this. Join me, Blade Phantom.
Is it a
Then I will
Souls-like
help
thing?
you.
I'm assuming it is. I might be wrong. It might just be a general hack and slash. I think the Souls-like term gets bandied around too easily, maybe. But I'm not seeing anything that. Not seeing anything that endears it to me. I will say the art style is really cool. Diablo 1 and 2 were original for their time, yeah. And then as soon as you hit that big turning point,
Constraints of the past are
and
history.
you bring in in-game purchases,
Here,
loot boxes,
you
everything
rule
gets
the way
stale.
You've always wanted.
I'm sad they've changed the voice. It
Your
was
choices
Christian
will
Avasarala.
remake the world, and every turn becomes an opportunity to triumph.
I think this looks pretty cool. I'm looking forward to trying this, which is weird because I don't get these kind of games.
world now.
Probably because it's coming to Game Pass, I'm more open to it. It's better than Civ.
Play it day one with PC Game Pass.
Yeah. And I think that's why I'm looking at it. Because I can try it and I don't have to splash out for it. Excuse me. Dark and Darker is... Didn't they have a rough launch, but they've really turned the game around? And it's now doing really well. Mobile? Interesting. I wonder how that plays.
Dark and Darker Mobile is now available for global pre-registration. Now from NetEase Games, this next trailer is a new life simulation game where players can travel among super-powered worlds to craft their island and engage with friends. Let's take a look.
Do you not have phones? Floatopia. Hey, look, they've completely nailed the generic cozy game vibe. Animal Crossing meets everything else anyone's ever done. The mobile better have a 4090? Yeah. Don't you have modern phones? See, here's the thing, right? I see this and I think, yeah. But I really enjoyed Sandrock. I really enjoyed Stardew Valley, and I dip in and out every now and then. And this is basically the same thing, right? Maybe it's just the art style or the aesthetic, or... I don't know. There's just something about this that puts me off. Probably because they all look like a Funko Pop. It's just a design choice that doesn't impress me. But again, there'll be a lot of people that like it. There'll be a lot of people that will play this. Did they say it was a mobile? No, it's a console game. I thought she said it was a mobile game. But either way, like that,
all right, we got
it'll be
another
huge.
game to show you, which will take you on an epic global adventure. Indiana Jones and the Great Circle. Check this out.
Yeah, I mean, for kids and stuff, getting them into gaming, it's probably quite a nice, friendly way.
Connection between ancient cultures around the world.
Okay.
A great circle. Does it exist? Is it the key to some lost power?
We're getting more on Friday.
That's up to you to uncover. I'm Troy Baker, and I play Indy. It's humbling playing a character that so many people, myself included, look up to. As a kid, seeing Indiana Jones in the theater for the first time was a defining moment for me. And I never would have guessed that all these years later, I would be the one wearing the hat. But here I am. It's been a dream come true. A dream that I cannot wait for you to live for yourselves. The beauty of a first-person game like this is that we all get to feel what it's like to become Indy. You are the one who cracks the whip, who feels the weight of every punch and the thrill of finding every clue.
The whip is
Indy
right
such
bumper.
a unique character. Professor, an archaeologist, a brawler, an explorer, the quintessential all-around adventurer. And this game has everything you'd expect from an Indiana Jones adventure. Mysterious artifacts, cunning villains, ancient discoveries, hard-hitting action. It's a world of constant danger where you've got to think on your feet to stay alive. The Great Circle spans the entire globe, from snake-filled jungle temples to scorpion-riddled desert tombs. Stunning open areas to explore freely, full of secrets for you to discover. And you'll get more than just the classic whip and revolver. Indy's journal and his camera will immerse you in the mystery, providing extra info on all of your finds so you can appreciate all of the little
Interesting.
historical details he obsesses over. And those details are your key to solving the ancient puzzles that hold the secrets you're after. But ancient secrets don't come easy. It's best to have an exit strategy. This is an incredible new way to experience Indiana Jones, and I can't wait for you to play.
It's, yeah,
Hold
there
on
is
to your
Uncharted
hat.
elements, but then Uncharted was ripping indie, so... Great circles of fringe theory that
Doesn't
all
that
ancient
look
sites run a
great?
single
A
year.
world of
That's
mystery
basically
to
what they're exploring in
explore.
this.
But
But
you're
that's a
probably
very Indiana
wondering
Jones
when the game comes out,
storyline, isn't
right?
it?
Well,
December 14th. December 9th, that was close. Right, okay, we have something to play in December. Oh, I can't
there
wait.
you have it. Indiana
I can't
Jones and the
wait.
Great Circle is coming out this December for Xbox, Game Pass, and PC.
Surely they
But
won't
there
push
is
it.
one more thing that Machine Games and Bethesda wanted to share with you about Indiana Jones and the Great Circle.
It's coming to PS5 3 months after. Yeah. Because there's
Games
no
coming
way.
to PlayStation 5 in spring of 2025.
No way
All
that
right,
that's an
before we
exclusive.
wrap up O&L, we do have one final game announcement for you. Check this out.
Be a good one. I mean, Indy was worth it. Indy looked
This
brilliant.
thing of ours, it's a brotherhood. Treachery and deceit do not exist among us. Do you wish to commit
It's definitely not anime.
yourself, your life, to this family?
Mafia, I was trying to think, it's got Godfather vibes. Mafia, the old country. See more in December, which would probably be at the
I'm Nick
Game
Baines,
Awards.
president of Hangar 13. What you just saw is the first early look at Mafia, the old country. A thrilling
Mafia
story set in
Remastered is
1900
now on Game
Sicily
Pass as
through the
well, so we
origins
could
of
have a look at
Mafia.
that at some point.
We're going back to the roots of what fans love about the Mafia franchise.
Never played
crafting
Mafia.
A deep linear narrative with that classic mob movie feeling. Mafia's
Oh,
success
cool.
is built on our players' passion for the franchise, and we're so proud to
Assassin's
return to
Creed
Mafia
Sicily.
with the old country. We can't wait to show you all more. Thanks for watching.
Cool. I like the oldie worldy vibe. I like 18th century,
That was a
maybe.
fun surprise, right?
Maybe
All
early
right,
19th
well, that
century,
is a
early
wrap on
20th
Opening
century,
Night
sorry.
Live from here in Cologne, Germany. And we hope to see you again this December, December 12th, when the Game Awards streams live everywhere for
December
our
12th,
10th
that's after
anniversary
Indy's
show.
release.
It is going to be a very special night as we
We'll
give
be
you a
doing
sense
that
of where
over on this
games are
channel.
going in the next decade. We don't want to say much
I'll be
now,
covering that
but
this year.
Trust me, it's going to be a very special show. All right, well, thanks again to my co-host, Shocks. Didn't she do a great job?
Thank
Some
you
of the
so
jokes
much,
were
Geoff. It was really
terrible,
great
though.
to be here. I hope everyone had an amazing time. And can I say
Oh, the-
something in German too?
The glasses are off now. She doesn't need to read the auto
Vielen Dank,
cue.
ihr Lieben. Ich hoffe, ihr hattet eine super, super Zeit und viel Spaß auf der Gamescom.
Well done, German, as opposed to mine. I'm learning. All right. Thanks so much, Shocks. Thanks to everyone. Enjoy Gamescom. Have a great night.
Yeah, I don't know. It was. You know what? We'll pause it on that screen there. I don't know. There was some interesting stuff like Mafia in the end. Interesting. Indie. I'm really looking forward to Indie. I can't wait to see more. But Xbox has 3 showcases over the next 3 days. We're going to learn more about a lot of what the Xbox stuff was shown off. Civ 7 looked like a Civ game. I don't know what else. Yeah, bug-free version of Indiana Jones releasing on the PS5 in February 2025. Yeah. Nothing jumped out other than Dune. Yeah, Dune looked good, but again, we've seen so much of Dune. Or I've seen so much of Dune. There's nothing new there that you can show me, really. It was an opening night live. It was a Geoff Keighley show. That's exactly what I expected it to be. That's exactly what the Game Awards is going to be like. It's what Summer Games Fest was like. This is how they play. I expected some big announcements. I don't think we necessarily got them, but then I am not playing a lot of these games because it's not my thing. The big stuff at the minute, arena shooters, obviously hero shooters, it seems to be making a comeback, which I don't believe. But arena stuff, you know, the whole anime stuff doesn't do anything for me, and that's what a lot of this was. How are you finding Fallout London, Gamer? I've heard good things, but I don't know if I'd ever jump into it. But everyone that I know or who I've seen is talked about it has said very high praise, and it's completely rebuilt the world, hasn't it? So that's good. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Yeah, I mean this one, obviously the Game Awards is the big show in December for me. That's where we usually get some really big reveals across all platforms. Not just Hoyoverse and all that, but we'll also get maybe some Sony stuff, but the Xbox stuff is actual real announcements as well. With this being Gamescom, people want to show off their own things. And that's fine. But I'll be back tomorrow afternoon on this channel. The scheduled stream is already up for the Xbox at Gamescom Day 1 showcase. I can't remember what they're showing off, but there is... I can find out, because I ain't useless. Give me 1 second and let's see what we've got coming up tomorrow. Down here at the bottom. So tomorrow we have more Diablo 4. We have Diablo Immortal. Don't you guys have phones? Stalker 2, which is looking interesting. I'm looking forward to seeing more of Stalker 2. We have Atomfall, which looked really cool from the little trailer we saw a couple of months back. Starfield Shattered Space, we actually get a new look at the DLC. I didn't realise it was out in September. We're going to have to put a pin in Starfield and come back to that in a quiet period. We're also getting some more Age of Mythology Retold, Overwatch 2, Forza Horizon 5, Dragon Ball whatever, Dustborn and more. Now Dustborn, I remember Dustborn looking interesting, but I might be thinking of something else. But we've got loads of stuff coming tomorrow, and then obviously Thursday and Friday we have things as well. World of Warcraft is Thursday. I'm just having a quick skim on the list of what we've seen today that might jump out at people. Indiana Jones is Friday. Avowed is Friday. Ara History Untold is Friday. Space Marine 2, there's something on Friday apparently. So Friday's going to be quite a big one. Shipbuilding and Planet Racer might be fun. Yeah, if they implement the vehicles in a positive way, it could be good. We'll see. Who knows? Who knows? I'm going to go before my voice completely fails me. Obviously, there is no Dragon Age stream tonight over on TOD Plays Games. We'll be back with that tomorrow night at 9. Yeah. I sadly have nothing more to add. That was exactly what I was expecting, and yeah. We got more indie. Indie's the big one for me. And then obviously the Xbox stuff is really where I shine. So tomorrow, I think is it 1 PM UK time? 1 or 2 PM UK time. Might be 2 PM UK time. For the next 3 days, we'll have more showcases like this. I'm going to go and prep all the graphics and everything. I mean, by graphics, I mean I'm going to change a few fonts and create a thumbnail. Super high-tech stuff. You don't come here for decent quality, do you? Because you're never going to get it. But thank you both, Mike and Gamer, for keeping me company in chat. It's always nice when you've got someone in chat with you. And you guys have helped me get through what could have been some of the duller bits. Oh, Secret Level. That was cool. It's not a game, but Secret Level was really cool. That's a cool thing to see. But yeah, I'm going to go. Enjoy the rest of your evenings. And I'll see you all, hopefully tomorrow. But we'll also be back on TOD Plays Games tomorrow night if you're looking for more gameplay-orientated stuff. So, yeah. Thank you very much, and I'll see you all in the next one.